So here's the deal. If you knew that what you wanted was yours for the taking, that it was right there, it was guaranteed, it was a sure success, as long as you did the work, as long as you put in the hours, as long as you put in the action, it was a done deal. 100% success. If you knew that for sure, would you walk towards your goal or would you run towards it? When it comes to success, the things I've achieved, I achieved them because I knew that I would achieve them before they happened. I knew I would get it. I didn't know how long it would take. I didn't know exactly the steps, but I knew the first step. And I just had a knowing that if I kept going, I would get there. Well, here's the truth. Your success is a done deal. It's yours for the taking. It's right there. A crucial mistake that people make when they set goals or when they go after something is some part of them still doesn't quite believe that they're going to get there. So they waffle, they delay, they procrastinate, they meander, and they walk towards their goal because deep down, they're not really sure that they can get it. So there's this like push-pull dynamic. I'm going to sprint for it a little bit, and then I'm going to stand back because I have doubts. I'm going to sprint a little bit, and then I'm going to pull back. Whereas the times in your life, and I want you to picture this, the times in your life where you knew without a shadow of a doubt that you would succeed at something if you just put in the work, notice how your tempo increased, how you ran towards the goal. You understood in that moment that there was nothing standing between you and the success except you, your own work ethic. When you know that beyond a shadow of a doubt, you start running towards your goals. You don't walk there. You don't meander. You don't stroll through the park of life. You run. Because it's so close, you can taste it. You can taste the success. It's right there. It's yours for the taking. It's yours. How can I put this into words? It's right there. It's right there. And this is the point of this video. I want you to understand that no matter what goal you have in mind right now for 2025 and beyond, it is a done deal. It's yours for the taking. It's a surefire success if you put in the work, right? So step 1 is to decide what you want. Step 2 is to decide you're going to get it. And step 3 is to run towards it, using all the resources, the mentors, the money, the resources, the action steps necessary to get there. You don't stop, you don't waffle, you don't pause, you don't doubt. You know it's right there. It's just a couple frequencies away. And so the only person standing between you and the goal is you. The only determinant of how long it's going to take is you. And knowing that, you begin to run towards your goal. This is so crucial to understand. Any goals that you're thinking about for the upcoming year, I want you to instill in your mind the idea that it's not a possibility. It's a done deal. The difference between walking towards your goal and running towards your goal, the difference between knowing that it's right there, it's yours for the taking, there's no one and nothing stopping you but you, is the difference between success and failure. And I want to paint some examples here for you. Imagine if my goal was to get 1 million subscribers on YouTube. Picture the difference in attitude if I treat that number like a mere possibility. Like, maybe it'll happen, maybe it won't. Maybe I'll post a video today, maybe I won't, right? It translates to your actions. Versus if I sat with myself for however long it took for my brain to fully understand and for my subconscious to fully get that 1 million subscribers is completely possible. It's right there. It's just a matter of time. It's just a matter of how much work I put in. It's just a matter of how much energy and focus I put into this. It's just a matter of how much I optimize for this goal. It's just a matter of how many videos I put out. If I approach this goal with absolute certainty that I am getting there, it changes the tempo and it changes the way I approach it. Let me give you an example with money. Pick a number that you want to earn per month that you're currently not earning, that will be a stretch for you. Maybe it's 10K a month, maybe it's 50K a month, maybe it's 100K a month. Pick a number right now. Okay. If you are still thinking of that number as a mere possibility, that is the reason why you're not running towards that goal. That is the reason why you're not getting it. That is the reason why it's taking 2, 3, 5 times as longer as it could have taken you. Versus, if you begin to think of this number as a done deal, plenty of other people have done it. So many people have achieved it. There is nothing stopping you from achieving the same number. Suddenly it becomes a whole different game. Suddenly, as soon as your brain understands, oh, this is possible for me. It's not just possible for everyone else. It's possible for me. And not only is it possible, but I'm this close to getting it. I thought it was several miles. I'm a few inches away from getting it. As soon as you adopt that belief, everything else falls into place. Your output increases, your work ethic increases, your motivation increases. No one is motivated to go after something that they don't believe they can actually get. I mean, I was listening to a YouTuber and she was describing her weight loss journey, and she pointed out this incredible belief, which I'm curious if you see it in yourself. The belief that she would put all of this hard work into her goal of losing weight only for the numbers to drop, but her body doesn't change. Like, she would put in all of this work and nothing would happen. How many of you have that same belief around money, around fitness, around business, that I'll put all this work into this project and then at the end of the day, nothing will change. It'll fail. There will be no discernible difference in my life. That is a very, very toxic belief. And I think we've all had it at one point or another, and you might have it right now about a certain area of your life. So really examine that. The belief that I'll put in this work, nothing will change. And the opposite of that is what we've just been talking about. I know that every ounce of work that I put into this will make a meaningful difference and will bring me closer to my ideal vision. This is how I operate right now. With every goal that I've chosen to work on, I operate from the end. This is one of the biggest lessons of Neville Goddard. You start from the end. You dwell in the end. You define the end. You know what you want, which is sometimes harder than, sometimes that's the hardest step. Knowing exactly what you want. You know exactly what you want. You pick a precise, specific destination. You decide that it's possible for you. You decide it's a done deal. And you get to work and you start running. You start running towards it, knowing that every single action you take is bringing you closer to that. Even when it looks like there's a misstep or a mistake or a failure, you know that that mistake is a stepping stone to the next success. You keep the vision at the forefront of your mind, and you do not stop, you do not rest, you do not pause, you keep going. I hope this is firing up someone who needs to hear this message. For 2025, pick a goal that is outside of your comfort zone. Decide that it's possible for you. Decide that it's meant for you. Decide that it's a done deal. And the only thing in the way between you and the success of that goal is you. That's it. Nothing else is in the way. Nothing. Luck doesn't factor into it. Chance doesn't factor into it. Other people and what they do does not factor into your success. When you go after something with full confidence, knowing that it's yours, it's waiting for you, you start running towards it. Just like if you knew that there was a lottery ticket 1 mile away from your house, and somehow you knew the location of that lottery ticket, and you knew that it had the winning numbers, and you knew that it had $1 million on it if you cashed it in. and someone told you the location of that ticket, you would run towards that location. You wouldn't stop for anything. And I want you to treat your goals the same way, as if they're lottery tickets with the winning numbers already there, waiting for you to run towards them and take them. Your goal, your success is yours for the taking. I'm going to leave you with that message. Meditate on this. Meditate on your goals and make a firm decision, a conviction that it is yours already. It is yours already. It's a done deal. It's absolutely possible for you. And there is no one and nothing stopping you but you. If you enjoyed this video and you want to dive deeper with me, go to unlockgodmode.org. It's a 30-day course around success, manifestation, and achieving your ideal life. And if you need guidance from me one-on-one, go to jamesxander.com/guidance. Thank you for listening, and I'll see you in the next episode.